Hola, friends! Out in cyberspace. Mr. Smith's here to read you a book. It's one of my favorites. I picked it out specifically for you guys because I wanted to share it because I think we all need a good book in our life. Today's book is The Summer Nick Taught His Cats to Read. We're just getting back to school. We were off all summer. Did any of you teach your cats to read? Be cool if you did. I taught 70 cats how to read this summer. They're so smart now. And I'm going to teach you guys how to read too. But first, let me read this for you. So, the book, as I said, was The Summer Nick Taught His Cats to Read. And it was written by Curtis Manley and Kate Berube. So let's begin. While I'm reading, think about the characters, the people in the book, and the animals in the book, what's going on, and where it's taking place. And so Nick had two cats, Vern and Stevenson. Oh, look at those cats. They spent summers doing everything together. But when Nick sat down with a book, the cats had their own ideas. Oh, they did all kinds of stuff. They camped, they went swimming, they rode their bikes together. But what are those cats doing? I don't think, think about that. So Nick decided to teach them to read. He started with easy words. That's how you do it. You start off easy and then it gets harder. But it's easier once it gets harder because you know what to do. He began with ball. Nick said to the cats, B-A-L-L. But the cats just wanted to play. Oh, man. So he's making his sight words, putting them on note cards. But those cats just wanted to play with a ball. They didn't want to learn how to spell it or read it, though. At lunchtime, Nick pointed at the word food. The cats ignored him. Wake up, said Nick after they fell asleep. This is no time for an N-A-P. Let's think what that might be. N-A-P. Nap. His cats did not like that at all. Food. Nap. So Nick made a new flashcards, and Vern got interested. But not Stevenson. Stevenson just said, merp, and crawled under the bed. What did he do to make the cats interested? Oh, you see how it made a fish? Sometimes cats eat fish. But he's not having it. He's all upset. Nick tried nursery rhymes next. When he read Three Little Kittens, Vern searched everywhere for mittens, but not Stevenson. Then Nick read his favorite books to Vern, who liked stories about cats and stories about fish. Vern loved fish. He followed along as Nick read, learning the sounds of the letters. Look at him searching for those mittens. Oh, now he's helping out. It looks like Vern really wants to learn. Vern, learn. Vern, learn. Does that rhyme? Sure does. Vern practiced on his own, over and over and over, even after Nick went to bed. Soon he was reading new stories all by himself. The next morning, Nick tried once more, F-I-S-H. See? Fish? Vern loves that word, don't you? But Stevenson said, meow, and ran under the porch. He hissed at Nick and Vern. There he is. Look at him learning. You can learn so many things once you understand how to read. And that's what we're doing. But look at this guy. Stevenson is so upset. I wonder why. Why do you think he would be upset? Vern got his own library card and borrowed so many books that Nick could hardly carry them home. When they discovered a story they both liked, they acted out their favorite scenes. They dug up fish fossils in the flower beds. They bounced across the surface of the moon. And it was fun, but would have been even more fun if Stevenson was playing too. Look at all those books. Look at all those things. Reading just allows you to go to places that many of us can't go to, like, for example, the moon. But reading can put you there. Then Vern discovered a treasure under the bed, a great stack of Stevenson's pirate drawings. "Wow!" Nick whispered. "Uh-oh." Stevenson drew a story. "We should write the words," said Nick. Vern helped. Whoa. So Stevenson, even though he's not reading, he's doing something else. Think about that. Who draws pictures for books? Illustrators. Tuck that into your brain. When they were done, they squeezed under the porch, gave Stevenson an eye patch, and read The Tale of One-Eyed Stevenson and the Pirate Gold. Stevenson listened and followed along. He didn't run away or hiss, not even once. So Nick and Vern took him to the library to find more books. I think it's kind of cool that they made Stevenson's pictures, stories, the actual book. So the two boys, Nick and Vern, were the authors, and Stevenson was the illustrator. It's called collaboration, working together. That's what we need to do to be successful. We got to work together. On to the next page. The next morning when Nick woke up, Stevenson already had his whiskers in a book. What do we notice? Who's in the book right now? Stevenson. And he's reading. Sometimes we just need something that interests us to read. When Vern and Nick needed help fighting pirates, Stevenson found a sword too. "Welcome aboard, matey," Nick yelled. "Step lively." Nick and Vern rounded up 2 scurvy mutineers, and Stevenson held them at bay. Arrgh! Then Nick and Vern climbed the mast and looked out over Treasure Island. When Nick yelled, "Land ho!" Stevenson was right there with them. Then they all hurried down and waded ashore, and it was Stevenson who found the buried treasure. Ha! Look at that treasure. Stevenson's eating carrots. The cats eat carrots. Ah. Now Nick and his cats hunt for dinosaurs in the lost world behind the garden. They race around the yard in 80 seconds. They journey to the center of the basement. Look at all these adventures. Is the crew back? I think so. Sometimes Vern and Stevenson curl up with their own books, and sometimes Nick reads to them while they close their eyes and purr. But Nick also likes it when someone reads to him. Maybe I should teach you how to speak, he says to his cats. How hard could that be? Do cats talk? I don't think so. But sometimes they do in stories. Meow, said Stevenson. And this is one of my favorite books. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you paid attention. Now, what I would like you to do is finish your assignment that focuses on the characters, the setting, and the events that took place. Have a great day.